Most e-commerce founders are losing thousands without even realizing it. You're grinding to hit six figures, but every time you pay a supplier, run an ad, or sell overseas, you're quietly leaking money through hidden fees, bad exchange rates, and slow transfers. So today's content is brought to you by our friends at Airwallex, and at Foundr, I want you to know we don't just partner with anyone. We've actually been using this incredible platform for over 6 years, and I've seen firsthand how their platform helps you manage global payments and expenses and FX without getting stung by the banks. So if you're running an e-commerce brand now or selling internationally, then this one is for you. You have to watch this, because today I'm going to break down the 5 most brutal money mistakes that e-commerce founders make, and it costs you $20,000 to $50,000 a year, and how to avoid every single one of them. So mistake number 1, overpaying suppliers because of bad FX rates or bank fees. So let's start with this one. It's one of the ones that founders don't even notice when paying suppliers. You find the perfect manufacturer in China. The unit cost looks great. Once your bank takes its cut, that great deal suddenly isn't as great. And here's typically what happens on a $10,000 order. $300 in FX foreign exchange markup, $50 wire transfer fee, $150 in correspondent bank fees. That's $500 gone before you even get your stock. Now, if you're not familiar with FX markups, here's what's usually happening. FX means foreign exchange, and that's the rate you get when you convert one currency to another. And banks often don't give you the real market rate that you see on Google. They quietly build in their own margin, and that difference, just a few cents per dollar, can add up to thousands across multiple payments. So traditional banks quietly add 3 to 5% to their exchange rates. Multiply that across $500,000 in payments a year, and you've just lost $15,000 to $25,000. And that is money that's just gone, that could go into your next campaign or product launch. So a real life example and story that I want to share with you guys, where I realized just how much banks are robbing you when it comes to FX, was I used to actually have a housemate where this was his job. His whole job was actually going out, finding companies, and then bringing them onto one of the platforms. I'm not going to say what platform, and help companies save a lot of money with foreign exchange. So I learned that banks, they make a lot of money when you do bank transfers. So when I came across Airwallex, it saved us at Foundr tens of thousands of dollars per year. And it's been an absolute game changer. So we've used many of the other players like XE, American Express, banks, and Airwallex is the best of the best, and they give you really cost affordable rates. And it's been a game changer for us, especially because we are an international brand and international business, and we do charge in US dollars. So we have a lot of currency exchanges going on all the time. So as a business, it's just a low hanging fruit to be able to help you get ahead on saving money that you don't have to actually spend. So the solution? First, pay your suppliers in their local currency wherever possible, so that way you can actually minimize the unnecessary FX conversions and avoidance of getting hit twice on exchange. So with Airwallex, you can hold over 20 different currencies in your global account and pay suppliers directly from those balances, just like a local business. And when you do need to convert, always look for the mid-market rate. That's the real rate that banks use to trade currencies with each other, but it's usually not available to the public. And this is what Airwallex gives you access to. Incredible rates that match the mid-market rate with transparent low fees. And it's one of the simplest ways to protect your margin from day one. Mistake number 2, losing sales by not offering local payment options. So this is one that directly impacts your sales. Limited by payment options. So if your checkout only accepts credit cards, you're leaving serious money on the table. So let's look at a few examples. In the Netherlands, 55% of people use Ideal. In Germany, 40% prefer pay later options like Klarna. In Southeast Asia, e-wallets dominate. In Australia, 35% of shoppers expect Pay ID or bank transfer. So payment preferences are cultural, and when customers don't see they have an option they can trust, they can bounce, often within seconds. So industry estimates suggest that cart abandonment rates can increase 40 to 70% when local payment methods aren't available. And on the flip side, a new study from Ecommerce found that offering currency choice improved conversions by an average of 8%. So here's the fix. Identify your top 3 to 5 markets, add their preferred payment methods, display prices in their local currency, and platforms like Airwallex let you do all that from one place, supporting 160 plus local payment methods from Alipay to SEPA to direct debit without needing 10 different integrations. And in addition, Airwallex payment enables you to have like-for-like settlement for 14 plus currencies. That's how you can win more customers with less friction. Mistake number 3, cash flow crunches from delayed international transfers. This one's all about speed, and it can make or break your launch timeline. Now, if you're using a traditional SWIFT transfer, here's what happens. Your bank sends a SWIFT message that's an instruction to move the money, but the funds may still pass through 2 or 3 intermediary banks. These are the correspondent banks before arriving. And on average, these payments can take like 1 to 5 business days, and in some cases, even longer. So by the time the supplier has the funds, maybe Thursday or Friday, they've already moved or shifted your inventory slot. In e-commerce, timing is everything, and a delayed transfer can set off a chain of events that could delay all of your inventory for the quarter. And yes, SWIFT is secure, but it's slow and it's expensive and it's opaque. You rarely know where your money is in the chain. So the solution is use an instant or same day option, or better yet, set up a local account in your supplier's country so you can pay them like a local business. So with Airwallex, you can send payments to 150 plus countries instantly or same day via its proprietary access to local networks, and hold local bank account details in 60 plus countries so you can be paid like a local. And that's how you protect your cash flow and your opportunity. Mistake number 4, not using multi-currency holding accounts. Here's one that even experienced founders overlook. So every time you convert between currencies like USD to AUD, then back again, you're losing 2 to 4% each way. And if the exchange rate drops right when you convert, that's pure lost profit. So the solution is to hold your revenue in the currency you earn it and pay expenses in the currency your suppliers need. So you only want to convert when rates are in your favor, and Airwallex lets you hold over 20 currencies at once and move between them at wholesale rates. It's one of the simplest ways to stop losing money just by moving it. All right, mistake number 5, hidden costs of scaling without proper financial systems. Now this one's painful because it usually hits right when things are going well. You've grown fast, you're doing 7 figures in revenue, but behind the scenes, you're running 5 different payment systems, 3 different banks, 2 spreadsheets, and probably 1 really tight accountant. Every reconciliation takes hours, every transaction bounces through multiple tools, and you're losing money to inefficiency and processor fees and FX costs and accounting software subscriptions, and it all adds up. So this happened to me at Foundr. We had many different accounts, we had many different software subscriptions, and we had to actually consolidate it all. And now it's safe to say that our financial systems are in a really, really, really good state. We've maximized our FX exposure, and also the reconciliation of our accounts can be done within a few days of month end. So the biggest issue is complexity kills momentum, and you cannot scale if your back end is duct taped together. So the fix, simplify. Use one platform that handles payouts, FX, expenses, and even corporate cards for both your business and employees, so you can manage spend and reimbursements all in one place. It integrates directly with your accounting tools like Xero or QuickBooks, and Airwallex does exactly this. One login, one dashboard, global control. Your financial system should scale with you, not slow you down. So there you have it. In 5 brutal money mistakes that quietly drain $20,000 to $50,000 that most e-commerce founders don't even know they're losing every year. And the good news is they're all flexible once you have the right systems in place. So if you're serious about scaling globally without the financial headaches, check out Airwallex. There's a link in the description. We use them. We've used them for over 6 years now. This is an incredible platform. We wouldn't let them sponsor our content if we didn't truly believe in it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this helps you. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you'd like us to help you build your business, click here.